So in today's video, we're going to be installing a TRD style rear lip on the IS300. If you guys saw the last video, you guys saw that I installed side skirts right here. If you haven't seen it, click the link in the link below and check out that video. But we're going to be installing this lip today. It is a little, I guess you could say wonky, like kind of fragile, like it flexes a lot, which is good for when I scrape on it, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to paint it and then like put it onto the car, because I feel like if I paint it and then I'm like gonna put it on the car and it's gonna like sag and like crack the paint, I don't really know. That's the point of this video. We're just gonna install this today. So yeah, let's get straight into the install. So this lip came with the little mounting brackets that I think go onto the factory bumper like tabs. I'm not too sure, but that looks like that's what that is. And it's cool because it actually came with, I believe that's double-sided tape. So that's gonna be cool. I bought some right here, but it already came with some, so I might just use this on just the side skirts and not the rear lip, but that might be junk, I don't know. But yeah, now I just gotta take all this off. So already straight off the bat, I can already see how much bigger this is. Right here you can see on the, I guess you could say the thickest part, it's roughly 4 inches, whereas on the lip it's 6.5. So when I bolt it up, it's gonna line up right here from this line down, 6.5 inches. And the rear on this little factory style lip is 2 inches roughly, whereas on the lip it's 5 inches. So overall, it is gonna be a lot lower. And for those of you who don't know, because I know I didn't know this before I had my IS300, I always wondered, this is like a factory lip, but it's all one piece with the bumper. Like, you cannot remove this. This is from the factory. They come with what they call like a little lip, but this one is just essentially the same exact thing. It's a little bit lower, and it's like the Altezza style TRD lip that comes factory onto those bumpers in Japan, but you just put it on top and it makes it look a lot lower. So far what I've done is I removed this trim piece that goes right here. It's 2 screws on the top, 1 bolt in the bottom, and right now I'm using the factory screw. It's still really loose, but there's that one right there. So what I ended up doing is measuring from this line down, which is I believe 2 inches and a quarter, or 3/4 I should say, and that's where I measured from the top of the lip on this line right here all the way down, drew a line straight across, and I put it flat like this and just kind of traced the body line right here, little edge, and then just kind of winged it, drilled the hole, and it's pretty good so far. But now I'm gonna have to pick it up like this and then hold it all the way across. I'm about to drill this one right here. I just kind of did a pretty little divot in there, but I did the same thing, remove this piece, and yeah, now let's drill this baby out. Alright, so with just the 2 factory screws right here, it was actually pretty sturdy, because I drilled these holes out as far as I could. I had to re-drill this one a little bit because I messed up, but I drilled it out as much as I could so I could push it in as much as I can to kind of like tighten it on there. So if this is a little lip, I pushed it all the way in, so then kind of tightened it, and then I kind of just wrapped it around. I did on this side, and I wrapped it around this way, but essentially I just wrapped it around and then just kind of like pulled it as tight as I could, and then drilled the hole, or like marked it, and then I drilled that. So then that was already like sturdy enough. So pretty much how it is right now. So you can see it has wiggle room. The fitment is pretty decent right here. It's a little gap, but what do you really expect? The jack isn't holding it or anything. It's on there pretty decent, and it has a lot of wiggle room, which is good. So my whole thing is, you guys saw the side skirts. It's only on there with 2 screws right now, a screw in the front and a bolt in the back, and I'm probably gonna put zip ties just in case. But my whole theory is that because my exhaust already scrapes, my exhaust is taller, and my factory bumper used to scrape all the time, and it's like all the way up here, so this is for sure gonna scrape. So my whole theory is, if it's really rigid on there, like just it doesn't budge at all, and I hit it on something either going fast or slow, you're just gonna rip it off, and then that's gonna be just a bad day. But what I think is, if it's held on by just a few like bolts, then it has a lot of wiggle room. So if I were to hit like a speed bump right here, this is what would happen. It'd hit the speed bump, cave in, and it'd just be like that. So I'll just kind of have to pull it back. Yes, maybe when I drive it might go like this and it might stay like that. So I have to still figure it out and drive it for a bit. And if it does that, then I'll, you know, do some new tabs or something, and I'll post a video showing you guys. But I have those two factory ones on there, and I have zip ties. Let me turn this down real quick. I have these two zip ties. I know it looks really jank right now, but I'm gonna cut these because I'm gonna paint the bumper. But I just have it wrapped around the factory bumper. This side is all connected, and on this side, someone took it off or it got ripped off from me, who knows. But this one, I wrapped it through the hole of the actual, you guys can't even see of the actual bracket right here that mounts to the bumper, so that's not gonna go anywhere. And it's not on there tight, so it's not actually doing anything. But if those were a rip off for whatever reason or something, this would keep it hanging on the car and it wouldn't fall off. Like if I was driving on the freeway and I hit something, it would budge, but it wouldn't rip the tabs off and just kind of destroy the bumper. So that's what I have going on right now. But I am going to take all this off and paint it in the next video, so if you guys want to see that, definitely click down in the description. But I think it's pretty good. I think this is how I'm going to leave it. I know there's going to be a lot of you who are going to be like, oh, it's going to fall, it's going to fall. If it falls, I'll let you guys know. If it doesn't, I'll let you guys know as well. But it's a $100 lip. I just want to kind of see if this is going to work. I don't see a lot of videos on YouTube of like people installing these. They just kind of show them installing it like, oh, look, it's installed. But yeah, so like I said, factory bolts right there. I'm just going to keep these for the factory and then keep the factory bolts. The kit did come with little rivets and these brackets, and I know a lot of people use these brackets, but I don't see how they use them. I tried bending this one and like it doesn't even match like the actual distance. Like it bows everything out, and I just think it looks horrible. So this is what I got going on right now. It looks pretty damn good, other than the fact that it's black. Alright guys, it is now all on there. I already took it for a test drive. I went to go buy some Bondo to fix my rear bumper. But yeah, it didn't fly off. It did flex. I went out of my driveway and I had my sister recording, and it did scrape, but it didn't like take it off. So I'm gonna insert that clip right now. Now I'm going to remove it because I am going to be painting this. So I am going to be making a video on painting the lip and painting the side skirts, but I'm also going to remove those right now. But like I said, factory bolt right there, or screw I should say, and two zip ties in the back and another screw over there, and I think you're pretty much set. The fitment overall is actually way better than I thought. It does have a little gap right here, but like I said, for a rep lip, most of the time they're really poorly like manufactured, and this is like a nice crisp line all across. It is a little loose right here, but like I said, it did come with double-sided tape, so that's probably why you put that in there, to kind of, you know, get it tighter. But other than that, it's pretty good. It probably will kind of adhere to the shape of the rear lip once it's been there for a few days and the heat has kind of heat cycled it, because right now it's been sitting in my driveway like all flexed and weird, and for just, you know, kind of coming out of my garage while it's being all bent, it actually fits like flawless, like, which is kind of surprising. So I think this is all going to fix itself. So the main reason why I did this video is, one, to show you guys how to install it, and two, so I myself can see how to install it, because there's not a lot of videos out there in depth on how to install lips on these cars. I know there's a lot of people who do it, but there's not a lot of videos. And two, if it was freshly painted and I needed to drill the holes, the paint might have cracked. When I was moving it up and down, I could have scratched the paint easily. So all that would have affected the finish of it. So that's why now I know how it fits, how to install it. So just put a hole in there, hold it with my hand, and then now I could just paint it. I know how to install it, so like I said, I can install it and I won't get a single scratch on there, and then I could be done. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it useful. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video on painting the side skirts and the rear lip, and then fixing this rear bumper because it's kind of seen better days. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.